Oh, say does
and some surprise team. Teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Murray out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Gasol in at the 5. And here's Batum. Fox outside. To the left wing. Here's the 3. Fareed grabs the board. Beal with it. Out to the right wing. Outside Murray. Fires the 3. Rockets with a rebound. About a minute played here so far in the first. Back to Fox. There's a screen. He can't get it to go. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Outside Murray. To the middle. Fareed. Soft touch off the glass.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Fox. His last outing, we saw him score 13. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Fox. Fires the 3. Gasol grabs the board.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Beal outside. The 3 ball. Not going to go that time. And Houston will come the other way.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, is over-dependency on the 3 ball.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. And in that game, it was just not there for him.
Now here's Murray. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Puts it up. That doesn't go either for Beal.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Fox. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Now here's Murray. 3-point lead. Pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Beal. Jacks up a 3. That doesn't go either for Beal.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Garnett. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Gasol grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Beal. Beal with another miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now here's Capella. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Well, a prerequisite now is for NBA players to shoot the 3. Fox really working on improving in that area.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. Both teams will make substitutions. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Bradley Beal.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
For New Orleans, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Fox. Picked by Kaminsky. Here's Batum. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Now here's Fox. Kaminsky is screen on Murray. Pass to Bane. Let's go with a 3. Fareed grabs the board. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Murray. Outside heel. The 3 is up. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Fox, the pass to Batum. Chris the screen. Here's the floater. It's deflected. Outside heel. Pass to Portis. Murray against Fox. Murray passes to Hield from deep three-point range. That shot off. The Rockets go the other way with it. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
2 minutes.
Now here's Bane. The 3. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves, and then he makes a quick decision.
Pass to Chris. A minute 31 left to play in the first. On the wing, Bane. Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Portis. And it's Pelicans ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside Murray. And here's Hield. Lets it go from deep. The shot won't fall. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Batum with it. Portis picks him up. And the basket is good.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Murray against Fox. Murray passes to Hield. From the wing. Fareed. And he jams it home with authority.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. There's the three. And it's Bane with the rebound. Fox outside. Over Murray. Misses off the left iron. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, leading by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The Rockets trail. Okay, on the court right now. Second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Bradley Beal, Jayshawn Tate out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. No coverage that time.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Nembhard. Beal outside. Gasol, the screen. Fires it. The offensive rebound. Another shot. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Well, the Rockets shooting only 29% on this one. Not great. And he's going for the lob. He nails it. And we're tied.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. For New Orleans, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Nembhard. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Garnett. Puts it up from 15. Pelicans cleared away. Gasol's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Nembhard. Beal outside. Launches it. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
I don't think the defense was ready for that. That was deep.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Capella. Pass to Kidd. 4-3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Gasol. And he sinks the 11-footer. And the Pelicans lead by 2. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
One of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
First personal foul. First team foul. At line for your Rockets, Kevin Garnett. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Beal outside. From deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
And the Rockets call time here. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Rockets, holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference. And of course the New Orleans Pelicans, 6.5 games back.
When I look at the Rockets, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Here's Kidd. 6 points for him. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. 9 points in the game.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Robinson Earl. Beal outside. Here's Nembhard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Rockets making a change here. Fox is checked in. And the Pelicans making a change here. And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Capella. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it.
Pelicans
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Sunday, they'll start out on the road to play the Bucks in Milwaukee.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Beal, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Murray. Pass to Beal. Goes back up. Here's Gasol. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Here's Garnett. Elbow shot. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Murray. Pass to Beal. From downtown. Beal with another miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Fox with the ball. Fox picks him up. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 3.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
That ties the game. Beal's got 9.
That's his 2nd triple this quarter after hitting 1 earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Timeout called. Houston.
Charge to Houston.
The 2K leaderboard showing us the best free throw shooting teams in the league. The Pelicans 4th.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
And the Rockets with possession here. Batum outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Chris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He drops it from range. Chris has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Quick decision making from Marquise Chris. Fantastic at knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Here's Murray. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The free throw drops from Murray.
And Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times.
Now here's Chris. Chris the screen. Here's Batum. That 3's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Murray passes to Portis. Outside Murray. From deep three-point range. Murray can't get that one to fall. Houston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Batum outside. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Chris up top from the arc. Nails it from 3. Chris has got 6 here in the quarter.
Trying to build some confidence from the deeper rangers now. Chris wanting to get more consistent from out there.
Outside heel. Launches a three. Pelicans keep it alive. They kick it out to Murray. And there's a pick to the inside. There's the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Fox. And that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Murray against Fox. Now Murray. In his last outing, 16 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Healed from outside. That one no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Rockets ahead, up by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Clint, an outstanding first half for this team at the defensive end of the floor. What was the key?
Just be consistent. Defensive rebounding was one of our keys tonight, and it's just the start. So we're going to try to stay locked in on it. We know this is our key in our transition to make a stop here and run. So we're just going to keep going.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Something that's really helping them is the second chance points. Not settling for one and done. These guys want it, and they're getting it.
Have to love the effort they've shown tonight. And now we can turn our attention forward. Let's take a look at what lies ahead on the schedule.
And you know, for that matchup against the Lakers, that one will not be easy, but it's winnable. If they play well, man, they can get that W.
Yeah, you're right. They might not need their A game, but at least they'll need their B game.
What about an A- game?
I used to get in trouble for A-minuses.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Houston in the lead. Pass to Capella. Now here's Batum. Checked by Gasol. Three-pointer, Fox. Pelicans cleared away.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K. Learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
And for the Pelicans, Bradley Beal's out there with Murray. And it's Gasol in at the 5, down low. Here's Murray, 4 on the clock. Fareed, count it. Give him 8 points now.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Houston has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
And for Houston,
he hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Gasol, a screen on Fox. Here's Murray. Here's Gasol. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 6th assist of the night.
You just wonder where Jamal Murray is going to go. This guy is a terrific combo guard.
Now here's Fox. Give him 8 points now. On target from range. And the Rockets lead by 4.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Fox against Murray. Here's Gasol. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Shot from 12. The shot off that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Murray against Fox. Deflected! And he recovers it. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Murray's shot is good.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Nimhart, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. Some small forwards who find open teammates. The assist leaders over the last month. The fourth spot held by Nicholas Batum.
The selfless attitude of this group of wings is a breath of fresh air. I mean, they're all about doing what's best for the team.
We've seen a lot of three men be great scorers over the past couple years, but these guys fit right in the category of being some of the best passers, almost point guard like skills. Crisp ball movement is never an issue with any of them on the floor.
Here's Kidd. He's got 9. Pounded by Beal. Kidd with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Beal outside. Here's Fareed. Give him 8. Back to Beal. Gasol the screen. Clock at 6. Rockets with a rebound. Capella's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Kidd. Pounded by Beal. Batum outside. From deep. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Taking a look at some numbers here for Jamal Murray. Here's Nimhart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Fareed. Gasol the screen. Inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Capella.
Man, good whistle there.
First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Matherin. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Beal outside. For the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And it's tied up with that one. The Pelicans making a switch here. Now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. The Rockets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. The Pelicans making a switch here. Tate's checked in.
First team foul. In for the Pelicans, Jake Shaw, Tate.
The 3. The rebound by Nembhard.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Robinson Earl. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Portis gets the bucket.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Pass to Bain to halt the run. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's Robinson Earl. Here's Nembhard. Now Hield, guarded by Bain. 6 to shoot. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Chris the screen. Here's Batum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Batum 6'8", but really sneaky with those long arms. Can go inside and score.
Here's Nembhard. Misses the 3. This game, folks, a close one here in Houston. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which teams are leading the pack in steals right now. In third, Houston.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
And the first one at the line is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Murray against Fox. Back to Robinson Earl. Three-pointer. Batum pulls it in.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Fox. Give him 8 points now. That puts him in the lead. 6 points for him.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Pelicans trail. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Pass to Bain. Uncovered. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Beal. He's got 9. Murray, no good. Up top, Batum. Fox left side. Outside Bain. Lets the 3 fly. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Rockets on top, up 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. New Orleans is shooting just 37% in the game. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Murray. He's out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Fareed in at the 4. Gasol, a screen on Fox. Murray for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Garnett. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. And he gets that one. And here's Murray. And here's Gasol. Guarded by Capella. Gasol against Capella. Murray for 3. The Rockets pull it in. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Capella. Batum outside. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration. Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
Poke loose. Beal outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Murray for 3. Here's Gasol. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here, important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Stephen Silas as he talked with the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pounded by Beal. Fox outside. Back to Batum. Pass to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 5.
That's nice mechanics there on the jump shot. Something we'd like to see on a nightly basis from De'Aaron Fox.
Murray passes to Beal from behind the arc. Doesn't go that time, and Houston will come the other way. Batum left side. Pass to Fox. Hounded by Beal. Here's Garnett. Over Gasol, and Gasol with the block. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Fox against Murray. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And he lobs it up top. Capella can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Back to Fox. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
High post, and it's Houston scoring again.
Now, De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Gasol, a screen on Fox. Here's Murray. It's tipped.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Batum finds Capella, and it's in there. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
New Orleans calls timeout. Here's Fareed. Murray passes to Beal. Oh, they need this! And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Down low. Here's Garnett. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. And New Orleans shooting 34% thus far in this game. Pass to Gasol. Shoots over Capella. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Fox against Murray. Fox, the pass to Capella. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, in the 2020-21 season, Clint Capella showed how valuable he can be, Brent.
Yeah, he led the league in offensive and defensive rebound percentage, and for his career, he's averaging double digits on the glass. But that season, B.A., man, that was ridiculous even by his standards.
He hits the second from the line.
And so much reliance for this team on Capella and his grittiness to do the little things on the inside. They love that work ethic.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Gasol. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella.
Shooting for New Orleans.
First one falls for him. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Fox with the ball. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Capella, screen on Murray. From 13, and Gasol with the block. Here's Murray. And there's the screen. Pass to Gasol. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pounded by Beal. Now here's Fox. Not a lot of room. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, we know Fox is at his best when he's playing with pace, Brent.
Yeah, he can pass and defend, but it's that speed that really tips the scales as to how much of an effect he's going to have in winning basketball games. If that three-point shot comes around and is a bit more consistent, wow, there's a whole nother level to the Fox game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Rockets.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year. And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for De'Aaron Fox.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Now here's Fox. Chalk up 2 there.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's New Orleans now. 15-point game. Pass to Heel. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Fox. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella. And he's now got the double-double.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
That huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like, Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Baker.
Oh, say does.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Stevenson out there with Ginobili. Then it's Allen. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Pass to Hawkes. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the call will be against Kevin Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's Ginobili. Battier outside. Ginobili outside. Pocket six. Embiid with a screen on Doncic. Here's Ginobili. Battier trying to break loose. Ginobili gets the bucket.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Valanciunas with a screen on Stevenson. Unloads from 9. Ginobili against Martin. Jackson in the corner. Another three for Cleveland.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous jet.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Allen, that's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Now Doncic. Ginobili missing from long range. He doesn't hit that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He kicks it to Stevenson. On the pass to Battier. Embiid with the screen on Valanciunas. Ginobili left side. It's the three-point bomb. Ginobili's got 5.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And here is Doncic with an average of around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been a constant for them. Stevenson outside. Passes it to Allen. Back to Stevenson. Fires from deep. And Valanciunas pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
And Stevenson kicks to Allen. Pass to Ginobili. Embiid sets the pick for Ginobili. No good off the back of the rim.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Jaquez the pass to Doncic. Pass to Martin. Over to the wing. And here's Doncic from the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Ginobili looking around. And there's the pass to Allen. The Bulls keep it alive. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Ginobili kicks to Allen. Embiid against Jackson. Just his first attempt. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Batty. Gordon comes in for Ray Allen. Taxi's checked in for Deshaun Stevenson. And Derek White subbed in for Manu Ginobili. That one misses. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential for the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
Now, here's Thibault. In transition, here come the Bulls. Ahead. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Fultz. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul. Full substitution. Number 1.
Thibault on the wing. Cleveland moving it around. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt, and he converts the layup.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. Number 1, the Bulls.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And so here's Cleveland, trailing by 10. 1 for 3, drops in the tray.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Bulls.
Outside, Maxey. 1:35 left to play here in the first. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's White. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. And another shot. And the layup is up and in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Now Fultz. Pass to Thibault. Fades. It's all in by the Bulls, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Fultz. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. Chicago leading by 12. Gordon deciding where to go with it. There's the pick. Maxey attacking. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Anderson a screen on White. Shot to stop the run. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be right back after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls. The Cavaliers trail by 14.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Stevenson. Also, Maxey out there. And Embiid is out there with Allen. Just 2 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely a good coach.
Embiid, no good. The Cavaliers shooting only 21% from the field so far. He lobs it up.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Maxey finds Stevenson. Nobody near Allen. A new 14 for the Bulls. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jackson against Embiid. Doncic outside. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Chicago the other way.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Martin against Maxey. He dishes it to Allen. Nobody near Stevenson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Stevenson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Pass to Jaquez. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now here's Stevenson. 17-point lead, their biggest. Allen, that's good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Time for teachers. Who needs one?
Valanciunas is checked in for Cleveland. Shane Battier is checked in for the Bulls. Ginobili comes in for Maxey. The Cavaliers trail by 20. We know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, do you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
And another miss by Cleveland.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Spins. Ginobili kicks to Allen. Tries again. Here's Embiid, and he makes good on the layup.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by Stevenson. Outside, Martin. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does. That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Team foul.
Battier outside. Over in the corner, Allen. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. You look at the Bulls. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, Cleveland, 2.5 games back.
And I think for the Cavaliers, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here is Martin. He had 19 points in the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. Both teams will make substitutions. Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And here is Battier, following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Gordon. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Now, here's Thibault. After Eric Gordon's miss, here's Fultz. Vanderbilt with the block. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets.
And for that game against San Antonio, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Now, here's Monk. 6 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. And they get it back. Back to Fultz. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Fultz has got his first points in this one. Allen outside. The pass to Battier. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Outside Gordon, inside, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
chance to check out the stats for Allen. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 22 is their biggest lead.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Cavaliers shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now here's Gordon. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Monk with the ball, and it's Gordon picking him up. Poked loose. Kicks to Allen. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Allen. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Now, here's Monk, defended by Gordon. Monk with the ball. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. Over Gordon. The shot's good from Monk. Monk's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's why Monk was selected 11th overall in that 2017 NBA draft, flashing that scoring ability.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. The deep ball is killing them. This is what happens when the other team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
I think for the Cavaliers, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Luka Doncic out there with Martin. Then there's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Now here's Valanciunas. Martin wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 ball. Martin's got his second basket of the night. The Bulls leading by 14. Stevenson outside. Passes it to Ginobili. A 3 ball. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Unlike a lot of clubs now, Richard, this Bulls team has not fallen in love with the three-point shot.
Yeah, some of it's scheme and some of it's personnel. Don't just shoot threes because everyone else is doing it. They slash through the lane. They'll post you up, and it gets them to the free throw line. That's where they dominate.
Ginobili finds Stevenson. Allen for 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Marquez the pass to Jackson. Count it. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Ginobili dishes to Stevenson. Pass to Battier. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 3 assists now in this one.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Now, here's Doncic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Martin missing. Here's Stevenson. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Jackson. Over Ginobili. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Nice play by Jackson Jr., just taking what the defense gives you.
Ginobili kicks to Stevenson. Allen for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screens.
Now, here's Doncic. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the all-around game of Doncic. Not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Chicago making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Maxey.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Maxey hits them both. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Now here is Martin. He's got 5. Here's Jaquez. Nailed from three-point land. Jaquez has got 6.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
It's stolen by Martin. Here's Valanciunas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter. The Bulls leading by 11. Ginobili outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ginobili's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Outside, Martin. Stevenson against Doncic. Fires for 3. No good on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Maxey finds Stevenson, and Ginobili wide open. He shoots. No good from outside.
And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
Doncic passes to Martin over Stevenson, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ginobili outside. There's the pass to Maxey. Battier against Valanciunas. Stolen by Jackson. Doncic feeling it out. Martin against Maxey. Dives for it. And again, Chicago turns it over. Let's see the stat sheet here for Joel Embiid. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 13-point game. They host the Kings after this game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
For the Cavaliers, Chris Anderson has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Malik Monk comes in for Kevin Martin. And it's Fultz in for Luka Doncic. Here's Fultz. Passes to Anderson. Shoots over White. Anderson's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 13. Outside Gordon. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out. Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And here's Fultz. Pass to Hawkins. Now here's Anderson. 3 on the clock. It's tipped.
2 minutes.
Now White.
2 minutes.
Pass to Gordon. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Gordon. And he overshot that one, missing. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Now, here's Monk. He's got 8. Fultz with the ball. Trying to get something going. Here's Hawkins. Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
And how about the attitude of Anderson there? Whenever he gets room to take off, he is going to capitalize with the throwdown.
Gordon for 3. Offensive rebound. Lays it up off the glass. He has 6.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Now here's Fultz. Anderson a screen on White. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. For the Cavaliers, Matisse Thybulle checked in for Anderson. Martin comes in for Monk. And Doncic is subbed in for Fultz. .54 seconds left in the third. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Second chance shot, and Doncic lays it in.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Ginobili against Doncic. Ginobili kicks to Allen. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Allen's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here's Doncic. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Ginobili outside. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So for Chicago right now, Shane Battier is out there with Allen. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Stevenson in at the 2 guard. Doncic with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Now the dish to Allen. Kicks it out to Ginobili. No good on the 3.
He knocked down 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Here's Doncic. Back to Martin. Takes a three. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 22 is their biggest lead. Ginobili the pass to Stevenson. From outside, off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Embiid. Here's Jackson. Nails the 16-footer.
And he can hurt you with his jumper also. Jackson's confidence is rising after draining that one.
The Bulls leading by 12. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Present our New Balance player of the game, Ray Allen.
And he's made some shots here tonight, Kevin. He's been efficient from beyond, knocked down 5 triples. And when you've got a guy that steady from long range, it just puts all sorts of pressure on the defense.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Ginobili. Stevenson outside. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Cavaliers trail by 12. The pass to Valanciunas. Over Ginobili. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. Ginobili against Doncic. Passes it to Allen for the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jaquez can't hit. Bulls leading by 10. Allen dishes to Ginobili. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Battier's shot good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Doncic. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Ginobili finds Allen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Stevenson. Here's Allen. pass to Batty. 9 feet out. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ginobili against Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
He misses the free throw. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
He hits the second from the line.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Ginobili outside. Dishes it to Stevenson. Allen for 3. No good there. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Doncic outside. The pass to Valanciunas with the fadeaway. Martin from outside sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Chicago leading by 5. Stevenson kicks to Allen, passes it to Ginobili. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Pass to Hawkins. Kevin Martin on the wing. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Stevenson outside. To the middle. Embiid against Jackson. Embiid, the pass to Allen. High post shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Ginobili kicks to Stevenson. Pass to Ginobili. Shoots it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Doncic outside. Now the pass to Martin. And here's Valanciunas. And a miss there on the triple.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Stevenson against Martin. Stevenson dishes to Allen. Ginobili, that's for 2. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
2 minutes.
Allen against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Outside Jackson. And here is Doncic. Off target from 3-point range.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Out to the right wing. 1:21 left in the fourth. Outside for Jackson. Doncic trying to get open. And another miss by Cleveland. The Bulls leading by 5. to end the drought. And no problem from Ginobili as he finishes at the rim.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 7. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Now Doncic. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Ginobili finds Stevenson. Allen for 3. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
.41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good from Ginobili.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
At the line for 1.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And you'd rather not foul Doncic here because he loves getting to the line and delivering.
And an intentional foul right there.
His fourth team foul.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for Chicago. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And it's Martin missing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
His second 14 foul. Shooting for Chicago, Manu Ginobili at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Fultz finds Jackson. Monk for 3. And they'll get another chance. Back to Jackson. So the Bulls win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel, we've heard in the past some people questioning your level of fitness. What's your response?
I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm trying to keep that way. So.
Well, whatever you're doing is working, man, so keep it up. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce, and, of course, Zach Collins. Now the starting group for the visitors. Paul Millsap is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Gasol in at the 5. For 3, Gordon. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Rose with the bucket.
Well, this guy is such a strong decision maker. Derrick Rose with the mid-range jumper. Yes, that's in my bag as well.
Now here's Young. Gordon with a screen on Rose. Clock at 6. George for 3. Gasol grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Covington. Anunoby on the wing. No luck on that one. And it's Portland the other way. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now here's Covington. Anunoby passes to Covington. From deep, Rose. Here's Gasol. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
At the line for the away team, Pau Gasol. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of the city gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town. And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let them live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Now here's George. And it's all from three-point range. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at the Trailblazers. If the postseason were to start today, they'd be the 7 seed.
When I look at Portland, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another. You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Anunoby passes to Millsap, shoots over George, and that one's good from Millsap on the assist from Anunoby.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the paint. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw is good. Young.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
And both free throws good for Young. Well, Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Offensive rebound, and there it is for him.
Well, you love to see Derrick Rose from the guard position make himself a factor on the glass and finish. That is nicely done.
Young against Rose. Young, the pass to George. Shoots over Anunoby. Nice shot by George. George has got his second basket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Anunoby. Young against Rose. Gasol the screen. And then Gasol with the jam.
And Rose, always aggressive coming off those screens, forced the defense to contain him and drops it off for the nice assist.
Screen by Gordon. For three. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now. Covington passes to Rose. Fades back. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And it's stolen by Rose. Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Change here for Portland.
Your Blazer dancer.
Here's Quickly. Van Vliet outside. Screen by Zeller. Pass to Lewis. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And that one is stuffed right through. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Screen by Zeller. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. That shot off the mark. And Washington the other way now. Pass to Murray. A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game. Portland trailing here. Quickly outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Lyles. Sinks the tray.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The visitors with the ball. Pass to Murray. To the wing, right side. And 1:01 left now in the first quarter. From outside the arc. Wood left side. And too long on the shot.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Van Vliet finds Zeller. And here's Van Vliet. Quickly from outside. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Van Vliet on the wing. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 8. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The visitors with the ball. 8-point game. And so in the game for Washington. We've got Murray. He's out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Rose in at point. Outside Murray. From 11 feet away. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, B.A., it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. But the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Young against Rose. From deep. And Young is good for 3. Young's got 5 now.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Rose, the pass to Murray. Millsap with it. Pass to Rose. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. Here's Gasol. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Portland leading. George outside. Back to Young. Gordon with a screen on Rose. George for 3. And Millsap pulls it down.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Portland grabs the miss. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray finds Rose. Now here's Gasol. Down low. And a nice finish on the layup. Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Rose against Young. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Brewer. Oh, he tries a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Young. Screen by Gordon. Puts one up from 19. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 7.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Rose, the pass to Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Let's take a look at the numbers for Derrick Rose.
Shooting for the away team. Murray taking 2 shots.
free throw drops from Murray. So both teams changing it up here. And Murray drops them both. Now here's Young. He has 7. Screen by Gordon. Unloads from 13. And it's Portland scoring again.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Murray passes to Covington. Pass to Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Trailblazers. George passes to Young. Back to George. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And now it's a 9-point Portland lead.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Murray finds Covington. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Murray finishing it off.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Young can't hit.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Portland calls timeout. So for the Blazers, Zellers checked in for Gordon, quickly comes in for George, and Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Trae Young. VanVleet finds Zeller. George with it, covered by Covington. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
To the inside. Here's Wood. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 3-point Portland lead.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Pass to Zeller. Here's George. This one for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. Anunoby's got his second basket on the night.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance. One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league is nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Yep, count it.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Lewis is checked in for Portland. .156 left to play in the half. A shot to stop the drought. The Trailblazers rebound. There's the triple. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Anunoby from deep three-point range. Out to Wood. Covington up top. Just 5 to shoot. Now Wood. Defended by Zeller. Wood misses. Portland leading. Van Vliet outside. Now Zeller. The 3 is up. And Bergeau pulls it down. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Wood, a screen on Van Vliet to the middle with the 7-footer. And the basket by Wood. Wood's got his second bucket on the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And it's the Trailblazers' ball. Van Vliet outside. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Van Vliet's got 6.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Pass to Wood. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Covington, no good.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
Lewis. Substitution on the court.
Millsap, a screen on Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires from deep. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Monster buzzer beater. Helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
41.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going. Guys?
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey everybody, with plenty of action going on right now, let's get you up to date on the latest. It's the Chicago Bulls. The game getting away from them in the second quarter.
This is a one-sided contest.
All right, and looking now at the first half of the game, Trae Young has certainly been a factor in this one.
He's been looking for a shot early on, going right at the defenders and keeping them on their heels.
With the way he's played, it makes sense they'd want to keep looking for him. And I'm guessing that's the plan. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Paul George out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Chandler in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Millsap. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Millsap's got his second basket of the game.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Here's George. Oh, Covington with a block.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
Rose, the pass to Millsap. Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Paul George.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Pau Gasol at the line for two.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Young against Rose. Outside Young. Six to shoot. Off target from outside.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Rose outside. Back to Millsap. Over Young. And that one's good from Millsap on the assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists tonight. Now a timeout called by Portland. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rose against Young. Gordon with a screen on Anunoby. For three, George. Rose grabs the board.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Count it.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
screen by Gordon. There's Young with the three. Kept alive.
Yeah, because of his length and toughness, so difficult to stop Chandler from converting off the window.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Millsap for three. That one is off. And it's Portland the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Pass to Gasol. To the paint. A nice shot by Millsap. Millsap's got 8.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
George with it. This for the tie. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Rose. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
George outside. George with another miss.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Back to Rose. It's good. Now it's a 7-point Washington lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
They set the pick. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Verajao, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Gordon. He's got 5. Here's George. Connects on the 17-footer. 11 points in the game.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Pass to Gasol. And here's Millsap. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Gasol with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Shoots from 12. And Verajao pulls it down. And Washington with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Rose against George. Pass to Gasol. 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Cody Zeller.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
The first free throw is good for the Trailblazers. Lyles, he's checked in for Zeller. Lewis comes in for George. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Young. He does not get the second one. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. And we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
And Washington with possession, leading by 5. Pass to Millsap. Gasol, a screen on George. Millsap, the pass to Wood. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Gordon. to the inside.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
There's so many things to love about Fred Van Vliet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
Quickly is checked in for George. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. Gasol, a screen on Van Vliet. Down low. And that one's good. Gasol's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Van Vliet, the pass to Gordon. Portland again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From 12 feet. Here's Gasol. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Hits the trifecta. He's got 12.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Wood, a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Gasol. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Van Vliet outside. Now here's Quickly. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Here's Lyles. Wide open look. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Millsap. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A polished veteran with an entree of moves at his disposal. Millsap knows how to keep defenders on their toes.
Millsap taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Young against Rose. Now Young. He's got 9. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon with a screen on Rose. And so it's Washington closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this.
65.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Portland trailing here. And so in the game for Washington. OG Anunoby out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Gasol in at the 5. Young can't hit.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Rose outside. Pass to Gasol. And here's Covington. Throws it up high. And then Gasol with the jam.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Covington. Gasol, a screen on George. Covington with it. Guarded now by George. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Young, the pass to Gordon. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, tremendous understanding right there of Aaron Gordon. In the pick and roll, using size and quick thinking. Nice.
Rose against Young. Gasol, a screen on Young. Back to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark. Rose against George. And the jam by George.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Bullets was getting across in their huddle. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And he drops the first.
Shooting for the away team, Pau Gasol at the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Man, you gotta love his mentality in the second half. Attack, 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 and get to the free throw line.
To the right side. Young against Rose. Pass to George. Screen by Gordon. Back to George. From outside the arc. Pure from three-point range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Rose. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Young. Gordon with a screen on Rose. Here's Young. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Anunoby against George. Gasol, a screen on Young. And it's good. 2 points. Gasol's got 25 points in the game. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Pass to Chandler. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Rose. And the layup falls.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. This guy gets buckets through contact out there. So tough.
Young against Rose. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Trae Young. 2 shots.
Free throw is good. Young. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Millsap outside. Back to Rose. Clock at 6. Pass to Anunoby. For 3, Covington. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. George for 3. It doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. Here's Anunoby. Now Rose. Pass to Millsap. Back to Rose. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
It's George on the wing for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. George has got 6 in the quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Anunoby. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
George outside. Fires the 3. And Millsap pulls it down. Millsap's got his 5th rebound in this one. Covington inside. George defending. Covington no good. Portland trailing here. George with it. Pass to Young. Here's the 3. And he can't get that one. And Washington the other way now. Outside Covington. Rose outside. Gasol the screen. Off the left rim and out. And Portland has possession. George passes to Young. Here's Chandler, guarded by Rose. A nice shot by Chandler.
Oh, that's the calming effect of a veteran. Tyson Chandler hits a big one there.
Rose against Young. He shoots it. The rebound by Chandler. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run. Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Rose, the pass to Covington. Here's Gasol. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Young. Here's Chandler. Money. A huge shot to tie it up.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Scores tied at 80. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's good.
With good touch around the basket, Millsap gives his team a reliable interior scoring option.
Timeout called, Portland. They're trailing by 2. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Young, the pass to George. Now here's Young. Here's George. Jacks up a three. Can't get it to drop. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Away team ball starts the fourth and final quarter.
26 seconds left in the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the away team.
Take break. Take break. 2 seconds.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And the veteran Rose going to the stripe. Now, he's comfortable shouldering the pressure when the spotlight is on him.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, Portland. They trail by 4. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. Gordon with a screen on Anunoby. Three-pointer. Yes! And that one brings them within one.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line for the away team, Derrick Rose taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Here's Chandler. Off on that one. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We leave you now with our New Balance Player of the Game.